Hello, ma'am. Good morning. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, but the weather is cloudy, so a little disappointed because I could not take my morning walk today.
Uh, but how has your day started? Do you usually start your day with a morning walk or is it a Sunday special?
No, no, no. Every day I start with morning walk. Yeah.
Great, that's great. And since we are meeting for the first time today, I thought why not start with introductions? So,
Hmm.
may I go ahead?
Yes, yes. Please go ahead.
So, my name is Sunidhi Biswas and I am a communication trainer. I have been in this field for 8 years now and I've worked with people all over the world for different communication skills requirements. So different
Okay.
countries, different people, different ages, but communication has always been my passion. But what I'm curious about is you. What would you like to tell me about yourself?
Okay. So as my name is showing, my name is Subhash Pal, and I hail from the city called Guwahati, that is in the state of Assam. And I am a retired government servant, but I am very much enthusiastic in learning spoken English. So that's why I have been here for a considerably long time. And other than that, I love to travel. I love to watch cricket matches. And for learning this language, I watch YouTube videos, podcast, uh, some speeches. So that's what I do.
Interesting. That's very interesting. And today's topic is future of content creation. Is that okay if
Yes.
we discuss it?
Okay, I will try to give you answer whatever knowledge I have. I will try to give you.
Sure. What do you understand by content creation though?
Uh, Content creation is something that one writes about like on a specific topic, and main purpose of the content creation that to give knowledge to the people, and they do it, the content creators, after researching a lot on on that particular subject. And what I feel that main motto is to earn money in in return of that creation, because people are getting benefit out of it, so they are also earning money, those who create contents.
Yes, and that is absolutely true. It has now become a very lucrative way of earning money. Like in India, content creation category has been created for the national awards. So, do you
Yes.
think this will make parents support their children to become influencers now?
Yeah, actually, we always tend to follow the trends, you know. So when we see the trends, so we all want to follow. And when it comes to national award, who would not want to win a prize which will be a national? So you will be brought to fame. So obviously, parents will would love to see their children doing something like that. That will bring laurels to their home, their state, or their community, anything, whatever.
Do you have any favorite content creator?
I don't have such favorite, but I watch not always, but occasionally Dhruv Rathi and Abhishek Banerjee. So because they produce it in such a concise manner within a short time, they give everything in those videos. So I love to watch them.
Interesting. If you had to become a content creator, what would you talk about?
I think I would go for health, particularly the mental health. Nowadays, people are suffering a lot because of this mental health. Because you know, every day when you wake up in the morning, and if you watch news, you'll only get the negative news all over the world. So there is war, there is riot, everywhere you will find. So all these things take a toll on our mental health. So I think that if I can help giving specific tips and what they can what people no sorry how people can avoid such negative things, and bring themselves to a positive state of mind, looking forward to the future. So that's what will be a great thing to do, I think. In this way, you can help many people in health wise.
Okay, and what is your connection to mental health?
I always, because I know how it feels when one thinks about only negative things. So I always have this thing in me that uh, I'm surrounding with negative things and it comes to my mind. So I always want to get over all these things. And I try to do reading good books. Again, this content creator, many on the YouTube. So I watch them and I feel good after watching all those things.
That is very nice. But have you seen nowadays, sometimes we see AI generated characters are replacing humans in videos and reels, even in
Yes,
advertisements.
yes,
So,
yes.
what do you think about that? Which one is better, a human delivering content or a robot delivering content?
Obviously, human delivery content because there are many AI support this, we can learn spoken English. So taking help of AI, there are many apps are there. But when I tried, I don't feel the connection that when I talk to a tutor live. So it is not there. So it sometimes feel like I'm talking to a robot and the intensity is not there. So I'll go for a human instead of AI. But it depends again. So if you don't have that kind of facility to speak to a human being, in that case you can go for that, and it is helpful also. I would not say that it is not helpful because I tried one is CV, I think. So I can speak with the AI, and it is made in such a way that whatever you put a question, they give the answer in a right way. And if I make something wrong grammatically, they correct it. If there is any mispronunciation, they correct it. It is helpful. But I find it when I can interact with the human being, very helpful and
Yes,
interesting also.
yes, the human connection becomes a very critical factor in feeling that social connect, right?
Yes.
Yes. So, I have a situation here for you, okay? And tell me what you will do in this situation. Imagine that your child or your niece or your nephew, some young person in your family who is doing very good in academic, comes to you and says, I want to drop out of college and pursue content creation full time. What will be your initial reaction?
My initial reaction will be no, a big no, because I always prefer to do academically good. First, first you finish your academic career, then only you start whatever you want. But if they insist, then I will ask why they need to do dropping this their academic career. So I will analyze their answer, whether it is worth what they are going to do. Then I can think of it. But initially, I will say no. First, you finish your academic year, then only you can go. I can give an example also. A few days back, my daughter, who is studying in Delhi, so she also started doing like this in a small scale. So she can write some content and they can publish it on the website like that. So she tried to do that, but I said no. So first you finish your degree, then you can think of it. So actually, it happened with me.
Okay. So you have got a real life example to pick from, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay. But you know, some certain skills are also becoming very important as content creation is becoming a norm, like video editing or digital marketing. Do you think they will become a necessity as time goes by?
Necessity depends on what you need. So we are the consumer of content. that is being offered by the content creator. So in that case, I don't need anything, because while it comes to editing, why should I go for it when I can get everything on video? And digital marketing, so I am not offering anything, so I will not go for digital marketing. If I ever become a content creator or any business that I want to do through online, then only I will go for like editing and this what it is called, the another one, editing and
Digital marketing.
e-marketing. Yes, definitely, because otherwise whatever you have to offer, nobody will know if you are not marketing it. So marketing plays a very vital factor when it comes to business. So
Absolutely.
it depends on your necessity.
But it also makes the content shareable and engaging, right? If you know how to do the editing and the digital marketing very attractively. So, in your opinion, have you ever found any content that is very addictive because of how it is promoted?
Yes, I can cite you any example right now, but yeah, it is true, because sometimes it is so addictive like that. I cannot think of leaving it right now and doing something else. Suppose I was scrolling my mobile phone on the internet and watching what is there, and suddenly, if I was not sure that I will spend my time for half an hour or 1 hour on watching a video, but it was so attractive. The thumbnail was so attractive that I start to watch it, and after watching that, I found, yeah, it's really good. So that matters. But nowadays, I don't know whether you have experienced it or not. There is something like called clickbait. So the thumbnail is produced in such a manner, immediately you will click the video, but you will not find the content the way they are showing in the uh, uh, sorry, in the thumbnail. So most of the time I found it is fake, just to get the viewership. They make it in such a way, so you will want to see the content what is there in that video, but after starting watching, you will find, no, it is not the kind of video that you are looking for. There are some fake news or something like that.
Okay, and that's very alarming, right? When they're trying to basically be dishonest.
Yes, there are many I have seen many is there. So before starting to watch, I nowadays I see who is the creator. So if there is someone is, as I mentioned, they're famous, so in that case I can go for it at once, but in other cases it is difficult.
Interesting. So now we have spoken for quite some time, and I have a little bit of feedback to share with you. May I share the feedback?
Yeah, sure, please.
Okay. So first of all, I really like how you are very methodical about arranging your sentences, and they come across very logically. So that's a very good strength that you have. But at the same time, there is a little bit of pronunciation errors that's coming up.
Yes.
Okay, and it's not happening when you are starting, it's happening in the middle of the conversation. So I guess the moment you are shifting your focus and getting into the flow of the moment, the pronunciation is going a little off.
Okay.
So I will suggest that you slow down your pace a little bit and pay a little
Hmm.
bit more attention to what you are saying, because
Yes.
your words are correct. They are used in the correct context. Just the pronunciation is a little bit off.
Okay, so
Okay,
I need to slow down a little bit so that I
little,
can, yeah, I
so that
can
you keep a better eye
focus
on
on
what
what
you
I'm
are saying.
saying.
Yes. And the second thing I wanted to point out is that when you are talking, you are using the correct words. But sometimes there can be a better word, an advanced vocabulary that can be used. So you
Yes,
might
ma'am.
want to try.
I actually like to use better vocabulary, and I practice a lot. But when it comes to speaking, so I just fail to use it. Uh, but I practice a lot to learn new vocabulary or idioms and phrases also.
So why do you think that happens?
Maybe I am not using it in my day-to-day life. So whenever there is an occasion, I can speak with a tutor. That may happen 2 or 3 days gap, or sometimes 1 week back. So it is not on a regular basis that I'm speaking to someone. Maybe that one factor.
Okay. So I would have a suggestion at this point that you do one thing every day, pick one or two new words. Okay.
Hmm.
And that day, your goal is to use the word as many times as you can in conversations.
Yes,
Okay.
right.
This
Hmm.
way, you will actually force your brain to use the word because there is a fact that our brain makes a word part of our vocabulary after it has been used 16 times. So
Okay.
it takes time. Okay. So in the beginning, if you have to force your brain, maybe force it a little, but after a few days, it will become very normal and a subconscious reflex for you.
Yes. It is always in the subconscious mind, because sometimes it so happened that I was just relaxing and all of a sudden one word comes to my mind. What was the meaning of that one? Then I go again Google it. I learned that word long back, but suddenly it came to my mind, but I don't know the meaning. Then I again go and Google it and find out the meaning.
When talking about words and meanings, I have a fun activity here for you, and it just
Okay.
reminded me of it because there are some Gen Z terms that we hear a lot nowadays.
Okay.
So, what if I tell you one word and you try to give me a sentence with it?
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Streaming.
Streaming. Uh, Since last Friday, there was a movie streaming on Netflix, which is very intriguing.
Nicely done. Ghosting.
Uh, Recently, this Microsoft, they are laying off their employees. They are laying off their employees by ghosting. Is it correct? I don't know.
So,
Ghosting,
ghosting
laying off,
means when you
going on.
ignore messages or calls without any explanation.
Yes.
So, you tell me, is it correct?
I mean to say that they are laying off their employees without giving any reason to them. Just they are laying off. From
No,
today, you don't have to come to our office. There is no reason. So
no,
it's a
it's
kind
not
of
very
ghosting.
appropriate. Try a different sentence.
Okay. Ghosting. No, I right now I am unable to frame it.
Okay, I'll give you a sentence. Nowadays, interviewers sometimes ghost rejected candidates instead of sending a formal rejection mail.
Okay.
Okay. Let's go for the next word. It is play.
Okay. Slay. I have seen in the notes, session notes, but what I knew about that particular word, slay, is to kill someone. And in this case, the Genji word that you have said, slay, means that you are doing excellent in some field. So
Yes,
he's slaying in his effort to sing a song. The last night he sang a song, he slayed
yes,
like that.
absolutely. Number four is flex.
Uh, what is the meaning? I forgot.
Showing off.
Pardon?
Showing off.
Oh, showing up. So yesterday when I was going in the market, I saw my friend. He was coming from the gym and he was flexing his muscles.
Yes, and that actually happens. People come out of the gym and they start flexing.
They love to do that.
Yes. So that was the little exercise. But now, after all this discussion, etc., I have one final question for you.
Okay.
Okay. So with AI coming up, we see that A lot of technology, a lot of job market areas, and a lot of things in life has changed. Everything is evolving and at a very fast pace. So, what do you think will be the upcoming change when it comes to content or entertainment media?
I think AI take a major share of what is going on right now, because it has already started. As I told you that we can learn something like any language with the help of AI. They will definitely take over because through AI you can do a thing in such uh, a lot of work you can do within seconds. So obviously it is humanly impossible, and if you have the facility to use AI, you will definitely go for it. And that's what the um, business, the industrialists are doing right now. They can produce a lot, whole of thing, their products within short period of time using AI in every field wherever you go. If we go to a hospital, and then the doctor using the AI and to diagnose whatever what illness if you have, even in education, as I already said. So yes, there is a chance, but it cannot replace human being. So human being has something which AI cannot take place. AI cannot replace it.
Okay. And what do you think AI cannot replace? Because nowadays AI is talking and singing and writing content, it's doing everything. What is it that is missing?
That is the connection, so when you can talk to a person, the connection, the feeling that you have, that cannot be. And AI can do whatever data is being fed by human being. So it is always there that human being will take the upper hand until and unless you feed something in a system. They cannot do anything, and you can make them bias also. So if you feed some data which is not, which is like mere end result may be biased, like the data focusing on a particular caste or particular religion. So they always give a result in favor of that religion, in favor of that caste, like that. So it is all about human being who are doing this. So how can they replace it? They are always dependent on the human being.
Fair enough, fair enough. And that was a lovely discussion we had. But coming towards the end of the session, now it's time for feedback. So I have some final feedback to share with you. Uh, First thing I will say is that I really like how you took the previous feedback and you started to immediately slow down and incorporate the feedback into your speaking. So that was really, really admirable that you're immediately trying to improve. But I also got a chance to show you something. So I'm writing a word. I want you to try and pronounce it.
Diagnose.
Yes. Now you pronounced it correctly, but when you were speaking, you said it in a different way.
Yeah. I always aware of that. When I was speaking, immediately I felt that I was pronouncing it wrong. Actually, I
Yes.
also felt.
So be a bit careful about these kind of words. They are tripping you up right now. And the last thing I want to say is sometimes in the flow of the moment, you are skipping verbs. Like where
Hmm.
there should be an is getting skipped.
Okay,
So the
okay.
sentence structure is going a bit off at that moment.
Hmm.
So try
Yes,
to be a
yes,
bit careful about it because sometimes it can distort the meaning of a sentence by quite a margin. So be
yes,
careful. Other than that, overall, I will say you are well on your journey and well on your path. Your English is quite understandable. But now we have to aim for proficiency and articulation, right?
yes,
So
yes.
just these small mistakes about pronunciation and errors about these minor grammar mistakes, just take care of them and you will be all set.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
And that's it for today. It was lovely talking to you. I hope you have a great Sunday today and hope to see you soon. Till then, take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.